Are you guys gonna stay over there? You
Rolling.
over here?
Oh, we're
or-
Live on
recording.
Facebook.
What's that?
Live on Facebook.
You're live on
I couldn't
Facebook?
get you to.
Okay, fantastic. Let me, does Lisa Alvarez know?
Probably not.
Well, we're just gonna upload it, later anyhow,
Yeah.
or have it connected. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the first meeting of the old URTV, Western North Carolina Community Media Center. And I had passed the paper so everybody could sign in. And for tonight's meeting, we have Lisa Landis, aka Glow Lady. We have Ralph Roberts. We also have Larry Grillo, Marcia Grillo, and we have Christopher Lowery. And as I said, this is our first meeting, so you can bear with us because we don't know what we are going to do either. So, URTV was a community media center that we had through the public education and government. And Ralph is one of the former board members. Say hi, Ralph, to everybody. And there's another one, Ralph. Don't forget about that one.
Totally impromptu here.
Oh, totally impromptu. If any of you have ever watched URTV in the live stream, you will know that it was very impromptu. And we just winged it and we had a good time doing it. And a lot of us, it was our jobs and our businesses that we had started that was taken from us due to the funding, the denial of our funding from Buncombe County government. So we are meeting in order to discuss getting the station back up and running again. So tonight's meeting, I think, is basically a roundtable as to what we would like to see. And we're just gonna talk about whatever comes up. So I had said about proceeding, and that would be a nonprofit and how to organize a nonprofit. That would be one of the things that we would have to do, is organize. And does anybody know anything about a nonprofit?
Any nonprofit specialists out there that would like to step forward, we would like to hear from them.
That's Christopher, you heard what he said?
And
Any nonprofits?
Where should they hear, get their message to us? A phone number? Or how?
Whatever platform you're watching this video on.
Whatever
Come find us.
platform you're watching this video
Okay.
on, because we are just beginning to organize.
Okay.
I mean, I could give them my email address, but that means that I'd be open to spammers. No spammers, please. No hate mail.
Otherwise, I guess, you make your comments on Facebook or YouTube, whichever you're viewing this on.
That'd be it.
And whoever's speaking here was probably trying to speak pretty loud, to be heard by the camera.
Okay, I have REV Lisa Landis. So that'll be one of the email contacts for right now. You can contact me and I will make sure that everybody else gets the information also. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, your wants, your needs, make sure that you get a hold of and put in your input. We want to include everybody in this, so we don't want to block anybody out. Now, fundraising, how do we go about? Are we going to be considering fundraising, or that's what we're going to talk about at a later date?
Well, I think that's really truly based on how we're trying to seek funding in the first place. Like if we were trying to get fundraising for, I don't know how to finish that thought, but if we're trying to
Well, that's, yeah.
fund this movement as far as just trying to get our voices heard, or are we trying to like win back the pay fees? I don't know what the ultimate goal is.
Okay, before we had started the streaming, I had brought up about a class action lawsuit as a possibility for recovering our personal losses, because we as producers paid sometimes a lot of money in order to produce our own work. I mean, a lot of it, it was a lot of time and money that some of us put into something that we really enjoyed. And I think that due to the denial of funds by the former county manager, Wanda Green, who is now serving 7 years in federal prison for the misappropriation of the funds, and public access funds have to be included instead of discluded, or that should be, I think, a incentive for Buncombe County to agree to reinstate our community media center. That's my opinion.
And I think, that aspect needs to be researched, investigated seriously,
There's an
See
ongoing
where-
investigation,
where the money went
right,
and where the equipment went and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. So there's still an ongoing investigation as to what happened and all that, because there have been several stories regarding, and Ralph, you heard one story, I heard another story, other people heard more. So it's like whatever happened to that equipment, where did it go? So I guess that's one of the things that we should write down as to equipment.
I said, accounting of equipment, inventory. There was a final inventory, I believe, done by Jonathan.
Done by Jonathan, correct?
And turned over to the government authorities.
I think Jonathan, knowing Jonathan.
And hey, Jonathan, if you're out there listening,
He would have an accounting of it,
He
knowing
probably
him.
has
I don't
might
think
have a record
that
of
he
somewhere.
would, yeah, I don't think he would have given up, because he used to be a lot of people at the studio, and for the producers, if you ever produced, we all knew Jonathan, and he did a heck of a job.
yeah, he did.
Sorry, I don't have anything to add at this moment.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, personally, my goals that I would like to see happen would be that there's once again a place for citizens of this area to utilize equipment and also knowledge to learn how to produce videos if they so want to, and to get them viewed. There's various different ways to do that as far as getting them viewed nowadays. With URTV it was cable plus live streaming, and but it was nice that they had equipment where people could come in and learn how to edit with nice software that they might not be equipment and software they couldn't afford. Personally, I put in a lot of time but not much money because I didn't have much money to put in. And that's where a lot of people are. Yep. Or if they did have all that stuff, they might be just doing it at home, you know, by themselves already. But it's a great learning tool for youth in the community and elderly people, and people of any age that just decided, well, this is what I would like to learn about and know how to do, and carry through with it. And Jonathan was a great person in helping people learn how to do that. That was part of his job.
Ralph, did you want to say anything to that?
Well, I think the priority should be on getting a 501c nonprofit status. If you can get people to donate equipment, you can find perhaps a space to be donated, and you can start building a working studio.
Okay, so the first order or first item on the agenda is,
I think I'm going to take the camera off the tripod so I can get closer, because he has a very soft voice. And I don't know if anybody was able to hear that or not.
I have a lack thereof.
501c3, the nonprofit for the state of North Carolina. Let's see, this is